How's it going, you guys? It's your boy, Nepeta! And we're continuing the playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. So let's just get onto it. If you didn't know what happened last episode, quick summary: bunch of weird glitchy shit. One character was deleted because she committed not living anymore, and we found out that this girl likes to cut herself in the wrong place on both of the sides of her arm for some reason. So, yeah. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be good in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around me. Anyway, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Neptune. It's very endearing. That Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Neptune, I have another request. Do you mind if you sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier for my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of by your posture, right? Always hunched over like while you're reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Sorry. My dyslexia is acting up a bit now. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. We slide closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She she wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put my teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapping paper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapping paper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold a book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to have any harder time reading it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading a book. Take a chocolate candy and pop it into her mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural, but that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively, excuse me, place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Neptune, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts breathing heavily. I can't. That time, suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. What the fuck? Nap time? My heart. My heart won't stop pounding nap time. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. I can. Can you feel it, nap time? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Look at that expression on my face. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. I don't fucking like that. Can I eat that? Where is the eat option? Oh, fuck's sake. How is Monica more freaky than this bitch? It's time to share poems. Oh my lord. Oh, we can't back down on this girl now. We already made Crazy fall in love with us, so I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares the poem while surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Nip time. This one might even be better than the last. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did such a good job explaining. I really want to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing that you feel like I'm that I'm valued in that time. Every time that you write it, write is a treasure for me. Oh, okay. My heart pounds holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, nap time? I'm not being weird, right? Oh no, you're being fucking weird. I would have told you right there and then. Bitch, calm down. I'm having a harder time than usual at concentrating my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want to read my poem to you, okay? Wheel. Okay, this is a new one, right? A rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, seven holy stakes, a docked ship, to a portal to other worlds, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by skipping cow wheels, extents of God, swimming with open waters in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes. What even us? What the fuck? A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy skates, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the extents of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolted, breathing ships, breathing portal, breathing snake, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. So, for the content, I would I will stick with her. I will choose her above everything else for the content. But ladies and gentlemen, if you know someone in real life that is like this, please do everything in your power to get away from them. Jeez, man. It doesn't really matter what it is about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Uh, that's that's it. A pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. Oh man, Neptune, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem but in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife.